Imagine a world without next-day shipping, where getting a package from Europe to Asia takes months, not weeks. For centuries, this was reality, all because of one stubborn strip of land. But in the 19th century, a monumental project changed global trade forever. The Suez Canal. Let's dive into the epic story of how this waterway was built, fought over, and became one of the most critical arteries of the modern world. The idea of connecting the Mediterranean and Red Seas isn't new. Ancient Egyptian pharaohs dreamt of it, and remnants of early canals date back thousands of years. Pharaoh Senusret III might have built the first one around 1850 BC, linking the Nile River to the Red Sea. But these ancient canals were often swallowed by the desert sands, their maintenance a constant battle against nature. For centuries, the dream remained just that, a dream. Ships had no choice but to make the treacherous 7,000-kilometer journey around the entire continent of Africa. Fast forward to the 1800s. The world is industrializing, trade is booming, and the need for a shortcut is more urgent than ever. Enter Ferdinand de Lesseps, a French diplomat with a grand vision and relentless ambition. He wasn't an engineer, but he was a master salesman. In 1854, he charmed the Egyptian ruler, Said Pasha, and secured the concession to build the canal. The Suez Canal Company was formed, and the dream started to become a reality. Construction began in 1859, and it was a grueling, decade-long ordeal. Initially, tens of thousands of Egyptian laborers were forced into service, working with basic tools under the scorching sun. The conditions were brutal, and tragically, thousands lost their lives. As international outrage grew, the project shifted to using massive, custom-built steam-powered dredgers and excavators, pioneering technology for the time. Slowly but surely, the 120-mile channel was carved through the desert, a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. Finally, on November 17, 1869, the Suez Canal opened with a spectacular celebration. Royalty from across Europe sailed through the new waterway in a grand procession. It was an instant success, slashing the sea route from Europe to Asia by about 40%. London to Mumbai, for example, became weeks shorter. This wasn't just a convenience, it was a revolution. Global trade exploded, and the world felt smaller and more connected than ever before. But with great power comes great conflict. The canal's strategic importance was immense, and Britain, initially skeptical, quickly realized it was the lifeline to its empire in India. In 1875, Egypt's mounting debts forced it to sell its shares in the canal, and Britain shrewdly snapped them up, gaining significant control. By 1882, Britain had occupied Egypt, effectively controlling the canal for the next 70 years. The waterway that was meant to connect the world also became a major point of colonial tension. The 20th century saw the canal at the center of even more geopolitical drama. After World War II, a wave of nationalism swept across the globe. In 1956, Egyptian President Gamal Abdel Nasser nationalized the Suez Canal, declaring it the rightful property of the Egyptian people. This bold move sparked the Suez Crisis. Britain, France, and Israel launched a joint military intervention to retake control. However, international pressure, particularly from the United States and the Soviet Union, forced them to withdraw. It was a turning point, signaling the decline of old colonial powers and the rise of New World dynamics. Today, the Suez Canal remains as vital as ever. It handles around 12% of all global trade. Every day, massive container ships, oil tankers, and cargo vessels glide through this man-made marvel. We were all reminded of its importance in 2021 when the container ship Ever Given got stuck, blocking the canal for 6 days and causing a traffic jam that cost the global economy billions. In 2015, Egypt completed a major expansion, the new Suez Canal, which deepened the main channel and created a second one for 22 miles, allowing for two-way traffic and reducing waiting times. From an ancient pharaoh's dream to a modern-day economic powerhouse, the history of the Suez Canal is a story of ambition, struggle, and transformation. It's more than just a waterway. It is a symbol of human endeavor and a constant reminder of how interconnected our world truly is. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey through history interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories about the incredible feats that have shaped our world. See you next time.